guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing great. For today's video, as you can see, I have a little mukbang situation going on here, and I wanted to do a mukbang for so long. I actually attempted to do it already with my friends. Like, we had a burger night. It was so good, but because it was so good, we legit forgot that we were filming the mukbang, and we got so engrossed watching videos and just shit talking that we completely forgot about the mukbang. The footage is actually pretty funny, and I can't wait to sit with them and like watch it so we can see how ridiculous we behave. But yeah, that was a fail. And yeah, so I asked you guys over on Instagram like what are some topics I should talk about, because I would feel really awkward just sitting here and eating and not saying anything, even though I know that is what most mukbangers here on YouTube do, and I love to watch it. It's something about it that's just like, I mean, it makes me hungry, I'm not gonna lie, so I try not to watch them very late at night, but something about it is definitely entertaining. So I figured why not just switch up things a little bit on my channel and do one here as well, and you all seem to be very interested in it. And for today's mukbang, I have some pot stickers. These are the ones that you buy frozen, and I just prepared it. So this is chicken and vegetables. I made my little dipping sauce here with soy sauce, fish sauce, sesame oil, fresh chives, and some chili peppers. And this sandwich, actually, I don't know where it's from. I'll put it up on the screen somewhere. But what happened, my brother actually bought me this. He went to Paria today to drop my aunt, and when he brought this back for me, I was in an online meeting, so he just like left it outside. So I didn't get to talk to him because I'm filming this literally 10 o'clock at night and he's already asleep. So yeah, I don't know where this is from, but it does look really delicious. It smells good. It looks like a panini type of situation. It has cheese, some kind of meat, so I don't know, I guess it's like chicken and pork. I like the little Cuba flag. That is a really cute touch. So if you like mukbangs, if you love food, then give this video a big thumbs up and keep on watching to see me destroy this food. Well, I'll try. So I think I want to go with a dumpling first, and I am very, very hungry. Like, I had lunch so early today. I love dumplings. It's one of my most go-to foods. Like, I put this in soup, salad, just anything really. Any excuse to eat dumplings. That is me. I forgot I put some sugar in the sauce, so it has like a hint of sweetness. Another one. Okay, so before I demolish these dumplings, let me start answering some of your questions. Even though I asked you guys to like give me general topics I should discuss during this mukbang, some of you all did ask very specific questions, and this first one is how you started off in makeup. And I really can't remember the year, and I think I addressed this in another video where it was like ask me anything or something like that, or get to know me. And how I started off in makeup, I think I just like was into powder and lipstick, so I would literally buy a MAC powder and a MAC lipstick, and that was makeup for me. I didn't know much about it at all, but my mom definitely knew more about it than me. So I would like look at her and admire her, and then I just got into it when videos start like being suggested to me on YouTube. So yeah, I just kind of went down the rabbit hole from there, and that's really the story there. The YouTube hooked me. I was just like looking at tutorial after tutorial, and I became fascinated by the whole process. And yeah, I started buying like cheap little makeup at Wonderful World, and you know, just trying to like wet my foot basically in this whole makeup game. And yeah, that's really how it started. So cheers to makeup. So I put my little notepad there so I can read the questions, and someone asked a comment about the Seaspiracy. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have my TV right now. Like, it's not working. I don't know what happened, but I think it happened for the best because I have exams coming up in June, so I really should not be watching any type of TV. But I did watch a trailer online, and it is so fascinating to me because I literally, like, this is one of the reasons why I don't eat shark. Like, I saw a documentary years ago and it scarred me on shark finning, and it like literally just shook me to my core, and I was just like, yeah, I will never eat shark again. So I am not surprised by the claims of this, you know, documentary, but it's definitely something I have to watch before I can make a comment on. But I'm not surprised if there's some truth to this. I want to take a bite of this sandwich because I feel like it's getting very cold. I would like some pepper sauce though. So this is the sandwich here. Beauty Guru hands. Looks like there's a lot of meat and veggies inside. First bite. Okay, so there's cheese. I think that's pork. And there's ham. Oh wow. It's salty, very flavorful. What is that I taste? I taste like cumin, a little bit like ground jeera, as we call it. But it tastes so good. It's still a little warm. There's something crunchy in here. I'm trying to see what it is. I don't know if it's jalapeno. But I am digging the sandwich. My dumpling's starting to get cold, man. I want to try to start making these from scratch, but I don't know. Like, I'm always intimidated to try new stuff, and then when I do, I'm like, this is so easy. I think why I've been hesitant to try these dumplings is because I need a bamboo steamer, or I should say I want a bamboo steamer, but the ones that I'm finding in Trinidad, at least, they're so small. They could probably only hold like 6 dumplings maximum to steam, and I'm just like, yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Dumplings are life. I literally forgot to bring my water inside. Well, I guess I have to choke or wash it out with some soy sauce. So this next topic suggestion is definitely like tea. And it says fake influencers, people you have met or interacted with in the industry, brands, etc. Now I feel like this question has a lot of layers, so I don't know. Fake influencers, first of all, I hate that word so much. Like, I despise it. Like, influencers to me is like, what are you influencing exactly? But yeah, that's one. I personally have not met anyone like in person. I mean, I have interacted with a few people on social media, and you know, they seem nice to me. I have not had any bad experiences. I can't say anything negative about anyone, but from what I have gathered and what I have seen is that they are definitely like influencers who support other influencers, and that's okay. Everyone is, you know, entitled to support who they want to support, and you can definitely even see that here on YouTube. Like, I've seen some local YouTubers who literally share the same people over and over on their videos, like, this is who I'm watching and that type of thing. And I'm like, okay, great, that's good for you. And I think that that has a lot to do with me just staying in my lane. Like, I do YouTube and that's it. I like what I do here, and I don't really network as much as other YouTubers probably do. But yeah, I am just here for fun, here for my audience, and that's really it. No drama, no tea, no kind of, you know, bacchanal basically. In terms of brands and like small businesses, I've definitely like learned my lesson. I have burned to learn. There are very horrible people out there who will take advantage of you, and I don't like the way that brands and businesses try to exploit especially small influencers. Like, definitely you wouldn't see them doing this to, you know, larger influencers, but smaller, like, oh god, I hate to refer to myself as the word, but yeah, smaller ones like me, we definitely get exploited in terms of, you know, they figure they want to send you a package and you'll do like posts and videos and just like basically sponsored stuff they're asking for free because they shared some product with you. And I think brands definitely need to understand that because you choose to send PR to somebody, it doesn't make that person or that creator obligated to share it on their social media. You chose to send that, so that's on you. But I have had brands send me things, and mind you, some of them I even paid part for, and they like hounded me down when you're putting up the video, and I'm like, listen, this is what sponsorships are for. So if you want to talk, let's talk that. And guess what, you never hear from them again. But you think they'll do that to these larger influencers? No. But the thing is, they fail to realize I don't have jackass written on my forehead. So never me again. I have learned to learn. So yeah, I am definitely like standing my ground. I know my worth. I know the quality of my content creation. And I'm not gonna let brands or businesses take advantage of that again. And I just want to say, if you are a small creator just like myself, make sure to send people your rates. Do not be afraid. You are worth it. You work hard and you deserve that boo. I think it's black beans. That's where the flavor is coming from. Very tasty. Okay, next question. Oh, actually it's a topic. Conspiracy theories. That's a very broad topic, first of all. Because there's so many conspiracy theories, but I jotted down a couple that I definitely do believe in. I think there are some plausible reasons to believe in them. And the first one is Bigfoot. There are definitely like hoax videos out there, but I do feel like he existed at one point in time, and like I genuinely believe that. But aside from Bigfoot, where we talk about the local legends like Laja Bless and Dwend, oh my god, Sukuya. Listen, I have heard stories from credible sources, and by credible I mean my grandmother. Alright, I trust that woman with my life. Well, trusted, she did pass on, may her soul rest in peace. But she had like told me stories as a kid, and it definitely like left an imprint, because there was just something about the way that she told it. It wasn't like to scare us to go to sleep, that kind of vibe. I never got that from her. She was never the type of grandma to scare you like that. But she, I don't know, the way she told it, it seemed so real. Her actions, her behavior, her mannerisms when she was like telling us these stories was just like, it would just suck us in basically, and we were like, oh my god. But she definitely at one point in time believed in them. So if she believes in them, I believe in them. And I think one of the most popular ones has to be aliens. I definitely believe in aliens. I think you have to be very naive to think that we are just alone here in this universe. That is ridiculous. The universe is so vast, for you to think that it's just us here on earth living our best. Easy phone at home right now. Take what I'm telling you. Also, I know one of the most recent ones has to be the virus, you know, the pandemic that we're in right now, the C word. A lot of people saying that it's not real, and there's just so many theories behind it, but it's very real. Hi, hello. But I don't know, I need to read up a little bit more on like what are the conspiracy theories, but I know that is like one of the biggest ones, that, you know, the government is just like fooling us and it doesn't exist, which is trash. I am so sorry, I did not realize I had my nasty used up napkin just in all your face. I apologize, I am so professional. Next topic is my unpopular opinion. I'll probably get cancelled for this one, but chutney music is the most terrible genre of music. I've said what I've said. I am not a fan of it. The lyrics are horrendous. 2, the thing that cringes me the most has to be the copyright infringement. Like, I do not know how Bollywood isn't like suing all of these chutney artists, because they are literally thieving the people's music and just like singing over their own lyrics. It's the same rhythm, sometimes it's these very same lyrics, and I'm just like, this sounds so bad. Like, how? And yet, you know, Trini artists quick to get vexed first when other people use their music. So it's like, it's happening to you, bitch. It's karma. Speaking of karma, no tea, no shade, but I am not a fan, fam. I'm not a fan. And if you like chutney music, that's great for you. This is why it's called unpopular opinions. I don't like it. It's not my cup of tea. Let me take a bite of the sandwich because it'll probably be my last meal. I'm starting to feel so full right now, but because I already like bite up the sandwich, I need to finish it. So someone said pho. Sorry, I meant you should do one with your pho. Would be interesting to see. So I'm guessing this person meant that when I asked what topic I should talk about in my mukbang, they wanted to see me actually eat my pho. And for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you would have seen me share my recipe for pho. Actually, no, I didn't share the recipe. I just shared that I made it. I didn't have time to actually like do the recipe breakdown like how I normally do. But I did share the pictures of the dish, and honestly, it was one of the best pho's I've ever had. And I mean, not to toot my own horn, but beep bitch, that shit tastes so good. It was definitely like a lengthy process, but so worth it. Very easy. I was so surprised, and I actually was surprised that I was able to freeze some and have like fresh pho in like 3 days. It was so good. It was like I just made it off the stove. It was so delicious. So yeah, someone wanted to see me share it, but let me know if y'all want to see cooking videos on my channel, because I do love to cook. It helps so much with my anxiety. It actually helps me relax. So if that is something my YouTube fam is interested in, definitely let me know down below, because my Instagram followers have been begging me to start doing cooking videos on my channel. So let me know. And by no means I am claiming to be like any professional at anything. I just like to cook and I like to share recipes with everyone. So yeah, if that's something you want to see, let me know. Moving on to the next topic. Someone wants to know my favorite Netflix movie. I can't recall off the top of my head. I would have to go back into my Netflix and like look at what I have seen already. But I will say, I mean, it's not a movie, it's a series, but it was just so insightful. It's called 13 Reasons Why. If you have not seen it, just be warned that it does involve like suicide, sexual assault, a lot of that. So yeah, if you are definitely sensitive to that, then please don't watch it. But if you are someone who is interested in it, I definitely think you should check it out. It's definitely give me like some insight as to what goes on in high school. I mean, like we all go through shit in high school. Like we have our own insecurities, we go through relationship issues. God knows high school love is like one of the most dramatic ever, because you think the world coming to an end, but the extent that it happens in the US is just so crazy. And honestly, like if I were a parent living in the US, I would be so scared to let my child out of the house, because these high school kids are so different. But honestly, it's like a good storyline. It has a lot of twists and turns, a lot of plot twists, so check it out for sure. And if you have not figured it out by now, I cannot eat anymore, so I'm like probably the worst mukbanger ever. But let's move on to the next topic. Local cheap food. Okay, so I'll be 100% transparent. I generally do not buy food outside. If I do, it's because like I'm out with my friends, it's very late, we just want something to munch on. But to say like I'm at home and just feel like having something like from a restaurant, that's not me. I definitely prefer to cook my stuff. But I think it was last week my brother brought home some Filipino rolls, or as you might know them as lumpia, and oh my gosh, it tastes so delicious. And that was actually gonna be like my mukbang choice, but I was feeling too lazy to go anyway. So yeah, I definitely am not a big like purchaser of food on the outside, especially with, you know, the virus happening. So yeah, but that was really delicious, and I think it was affordable. I can't remember. I will leave their Instagram page linked up here. I think they're called the Cotton Block. It was actually really delicious. But in general, if you want to taste like a variety of cheap food, you can definitely go to Etihad Grounds. I find like you get so much variety, like Asian food, you can get like so many different dishes. I think it's totally worth the trip if you're coming from far, I mean. But definitely check out Etihad Food Grounds, because those food trucks are vibes and they're very, very reasonable in my opinion. And the last topic someone wanted me to talk about is a next story time. Now, I was gonna talk about this story time in another video, but seeing as you know we're doing this little mukbang here and it's food involved, I might as well tell you all about the time I almost choked to death. And I'm not exaggerating when I say I almost died. Like literally, I almost choked. So I was working in Woodbrook at this time, and my co-worker slash friend slash best bitch, she was like, you know, you need to try Irie Bites, you need to try their pork, because she know I like pork. So she was just like, you need to try their jerk pork. And I was like, well, there we go. So we went there on our lunch hour and we bought our pork, but of course it had a little traffic. So she told me to go ahead and eat, because our lunch hour was going and we wouldn't have enough time to reach back at work and like properly eat our meal. So she was like, you can go ahead and start eating, you know, just taste it. So mind you, I'm in the front seat, seatbelt on, she's driving. So I bust open my little box of jerk pork. Yo, that smell was so delicious. Like, I'm such a whore for pork, it's ridiculous. So I took my first bite and I was just like, this thing tasting real good. So I went in for another piece, and this piece was definitely like bigger than the first piece. So I looked at it and I was just like, nah, just go for it in one bite. So I put it in. Yo, I literally started choking. Like, I honestly never really understood choking. Like, I know you have people say it going down the wrong hole, and that's really it. But yo, I could not breathe. Like, I was like gasping. I was literally like, it's exactly how you see it in the movies, except 10 million times scarier, especially when you are the person experiencing it. I saw white, like I saw the lights. Jesus was there, he was knocking on the door. I was like, yo, I'm too early for home, this can't be happening. Like, I literally, I'm like having these like thoughts being processed in my brain while I was choking. Like, I thought that was it really, but I couldn't like give any motion. Like, all I was doing was like, and my eyes were like watering. I was like tearing up the place, and she's just laughing because she is thinking that it's pepper. She thinking that, you know, it's too hot for me because it's jerk pork. So I'm just there like dying and like flinging my hands all over the place because I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know how to get this pork unstuck from my throat hole. So I'm just like looking at her tearing up, and she just looks at me and she's like, wait, something is off here. She's like, are you choking? Shanada, are you choking? And she just stopped the car in the middle of the road and just whacked me on my back, and literally pork flew out. I was like, it felt so good to breathe. Like, I'm thinking about it now and I'm feeling like just so stifled. But yo, that feeling of being able to breathe when that piece of pork just cleared my throat hole, oh my god, it was just like the best feeling ever, because I was like, there was no way I could have gone out like that. Like, my mother would have bring me back to life and kill me for being so dumb to be killed by a piece of pork. Can you imagine that on your headstone? Death by pork. What on your autopsy report? That's your cause of death by pork. Dan, how stupid you had to be. I have so much respect for people who have lived and survived choking stories, because yo, choking is a scary way to go. I hope that never happens to me again. It's why I do not buy popcorn anymore when I'm alone in the cinema. It's a no for me. I'm not taking any risk anymore. And I've actually never went back to Irie Bites after that. It's just like, for me, it's a no. But that completes this video. I do hope you guys liked it. Make sure to give me a big thumbs up for this mukbang, and definitely comment down below whatever your thoughts. Do you want to see more of these videos? Do you want to see cooking videos? Whatever your thoughts, just drop them down in the comments below. And don't forget to share this video as well. It would really help me out. And if you have not already, make sure you are subscribed, because my Sephora hauls are finally here. Well, they're not in Trinidad, they're at the Skybox, so those videos will be coming up. So if you want to see more fun on this channel, then definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell so you are notified when I upload every new video. And I will see you all in the next one.